Have you seen the one where he's obviously made comments about Timothy Bradley, Andrew Ward, about how, in his words, they're biased towards black fighters on ESPN, and he kind of also suggested that he won't be fighting on ESPN again because he feels they favour black fighters. Did you see them comments, or what did you make of them?
I've seen bits of it. I just think it's a bit pathetic. Look at me, pay more attention to me, please. Begging for attention. Maybe feels he's not getting enough attention that he thinks he's worth, or something like that. But trying to race bait, basically, call people out for playing a race card, effectively. I just think it's just a joke, really, isn't it? It's like, it's a bit pathetic for me. I just think it's, what's the point in that? Completely and utter tit of a guy. I don't think he's all there, to be honest. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know. I thought it was really random and really silly, stupid. Really, I thought it was really, really random. I don't know why he would come away and say something like that.
Do you think it would be just tactics, maybe, to plant that seed with the commentators on the night as to what they've got to say, maybe because they might be conscious of what they say?
Well, if that was me, I would be thinking, well, if I say something like that, I'm just going to piss them off. I'm just going to, all right, fuck you then. You know, he's maybe saying it because he knows he's up against it. He knows he's up against a good fighter. So if he gets beat, he's like, oh, well, wasn't he? It's sort of half painting that picture anyway. You know, I don't know what his thing is behind it, but I just thought it was a real uncalled for. Just fucking stupid, man. I don't know why. I don't know what it was all about, really. It's just mad. Just don't know.
And there is the response from Josh Taylor as he responds to Teofimo Lopez's recent rant of last week about ESPN and the commentators, you know, talking against him. And of course, you can have all the black fighters because I will not be fighting on ESPN after the Josh Taylor fight. And let me counterpunch. Josh Taylor pretty much said what I was thinking. You know, I thought about this, I think, last night. I'm like, okay, because you guys know that Andre Ward denies that the conversation or the grill out from Teofimo Lopez ever happened. Now, I don't know about Timothy Bradley. I will do some research on Timothy, but according to Andre Ward, he was like, that never happened. What he's claiming happened. You know, and so what we can assume at that point is that Andre Ward saying it didn't happen, that makes what Teofimo said was a lie. But also, besides that, it made what Teofimo Lopez said the first time he said it on that platform that he said it. Okay, so if he never said that to Andre Ward, he said that to that particular interviewer that interviewed him. Okay, so at that point, that's something that he said, and the only reason that he would say it to him is though he wanted to draw attention to himself. Like Josh Taylor was mentioned. He was like, well, maybe he just wants, you know, the attention. He's the attention seeker. And on top of that, you know, doing that and claiming that Timothy Bradley and Andre Ward were against him and they always commentate bias towards him or whatever. Well, if he gets his ass whooped by Josh Taylor, he can just say the commentators were all against me. Just like his father claimed that DAZN was against him once he got his ass whooped on DAZN from George Kambosos. Do you see the pattern? Okay, that's definitely a pattern. But see, if he wins, though, he can say they didn't like me anyway, and I won regardless of what they were trying to say to me. And that's why I'm leaving. Peace, I'm out. And I take my reputation and my trash talk with me. You know, so at the very end of the day, Teofimo Lopez, you know, I think he's a guy that, you know, may look for some attention. He may be seeking that from the press. If you don't have that drama, you got to create some a lot of times. It just can't be a boring or a mediocre buildup in a fight. Maybe he's doing that because of the fight itself. Maybe he's just like, hey, well, you know what? If there's no drama or conflict here, maybe I got to create some. Maybe I got to create some conflict with the whole idea. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's the key. Maybe, I'm in a situation where, I have to create some type of hectic drama to spice up this fight. And that may be the plan. That's the only thing that I could see. Someone by the name of the Takeover. Do you think he's used to just calm and relaxed build up from fights and, hey, let's let the best man win? No, he has to have some type of conflict, some type of takeover, some type of situation where, hey, people are against me and I'm fighting against something. Okay, there's some type of hurdle or obstacle that I have to fight through besides just a regular boxing match. So maybe that is the purpose of Teofimo Lopez doing this. But nonetheless, and the good news is we may see on the night if it was or not, depending on if he wins or loses, because I predict if he loses, we're just going to see more of this just to take and keep that buzz going and to keep that conflict flowing. Okay. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Josh Taylor responding to Teofimo Lopez, calling him effing stupid, wanting the attention. He's not mentally there anyway. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.